Hi, it's Mike from ClearBlue. Today we're installing the ClearBlue Mineral System on this beautiful Southwest Florida saltwater pool. So inside the kit, you have the ClearBlue controller, you have the mineral cell, you have the clear 2-inch T, which also has 1.5-inch reducers for both 2-inch and 1.5-inch plumbing, and the copper test strips. The tools and materials you'll need include a tape measure and marking pen, a sawzall or hacksaw for cutting into the plumbing, PVC cleaner and glue, and wire strippers and screwdriver for the electrical. So the first thing you have to do is plan out the installation. The most important thing is that the cables both reach. So you have the mineral cell, which hooks into the plumbing. It has about a 4-foot cable. And then you have the controller, which obviously needs to either plug in or wire into your panel, and it has a 6-foot cable. So you need to install the T in a place that allows both the mineral cell cable and the controller cable to reach. Ideally, the T should be fitted on the return line after the pump, filter, and heater, and before the salt cell. So in our case, we're really lucky. We have this nice strip of plumbing right here. So we're going to position the T like this, so that the cell screws in from the bottom. If you don't have space to do that, you can position it on any side. You just shouldn't do it as an upside down T, because if you do it like this, you might get an air pocket forming around the electrodes. The system ships with a standard wall plug that works on either 120 volt or 240 volt. But most modern pool systems have a panel similar to this. So first things first, before you open up the panel, make sure you turn off the power at the breaker. Then what we're going to do is clip off the plug, strip back the wires, and then hardwire it on the line side of any of these relays. In our case, we're going to wire it to the pump relay here and here. And by the way, it's important to have a certified pool professional or electrician complete this work. We have Jimmy from Sweetwater Pools here, a certified pool professional that's going to help us with the installation today. So the first thing you want to do is measure a 2.5-inch section of pipe where you're going to fit in the T. Using the saw, cut into the pipe at the marks. Make sure that the pump's turned off before you do this. You want to apply PVC cleaner and glue both to the outside of the pipe and on the inside of the T. Push the T over the pipe, give it a bit of a twist, and then hold it on there for about 5 seconds. Next, we're going to take the mineral cell and screw it into the T. The mineral cell has an O-ring, so you don't need Teflon tape. Screw it in until it's hand tight and try to align the bars such that the water flows between them. Next, we're going to place the 2 Velcro strips that come in the kit over the screw mounts on the back of the controller. Press and hold firmly for 30 seconds. Next, peel back the backing on the other side of the Velcro, and then we're just going to press it against the wall and hold again firmly for 30 seconds. This Velcro will stick to stucco, brick, wood, or anything smooth or textured. Next, we're going to plug the mineral cell into the receptacle at the bottom of the controller. Make sure it's plugged in all the way, so that the plug is flush with the controller. Next, we're going to prep the wire for wiring into the panel. You need about a 1/2 inch exposed on the wire to hook it into the panel. You may need to strip back the jacket about 1 foot so that the grounding wire will reach to the grounding spot in your panel. Feed the cable through the port on the bottom of the panel and pull it up so that the wires will reach the connecting points. we need to loosen off the screws for the 2 connections that we're going to port into. Once the wires are placed in the connecting points, tighten them down with a screwdriver. Usually the grounding point is somewhere in the middle of the panel. Loosen off the screw, place the wire, and then tighten it down with a screwdriver. Next, we just need to close up the panel, power on the breakers, and the system will power up. When the pump comes back on and the water starts flowing, the mineral action light will change from flashing red to either flashing blue or solid blue to indicate that the system is ionizing. To set up the controller, first scan the QR code to bring up the settings calculator. You'll need to know the volume of your pool in gallons or liters, which you enter into the calculator, and it will give you 2 numbers, one for the maintain setting and one for the increase setting. Set the maintain setting first using the up and down arrows. Then set the increase mode. The system will run on increase mode for the number of hours shown. Once that expires, it'll flip automatically to the maintain setting, and that maintains your mineral level. And that's it. Give the system about a week to ramp up the minerals, and then you can enjoy the clean, fresh feel of your sparkling mineral pool.